Does accent matter? This question must have come in your mind maybe when you were appearing for IELTS exam, or you are planning to come to Canada, or you are appearing for any job interview in Canada. You must be thinking, will my accent impact the job interview? Will I get this job or not? Because I don't have a neutral accent. So it's been 3 years in Canada. I have changed 2 jobs. I will be able to share my experience. So watch this video till the end. If you're watching the video and you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we publish new video. Now let's talk about accent. Let's be honest, you must have thought about once in a lifetime, my accent is not American accent or British accent. Will I get a job or not? Will it impact my professional career in Canada or not? Do I have to change my accent or not? Will there be any discrimination because I have an Indian accent or maybe Filipino accent or Chinese accent or whatever? So as per my experience in Canada, we people are very lucky who are coming to Canada because it is a multicultural country. You will find people from all over, and let's say you are going on a conference call in your office, you will have people from all the ethnicity. You will have someone who is from China, you will have someone who is from Russia, you will have people from India, you will have people from Canada. So the chances of you being judged having an Indian accent are very low. And let me tell you, there is no good or bad accent. Everyone is speaking English and they have their own accent. No one can say that American accent is the best, you should speak in American accent, or British accent is the best, you should speak in British accent. No one can say that. What is more important than the accent is the pronunciation. Now, there is a slight difference in pronunciation and accent, but you should emphasize on the pronunciation and grammar. So if you are not applying punctuation, grammar, and your pronunciation is not accurate, then you might face difficulty because you will not be able to express yourself to the other person and you will not be able to communicate well. So accent doesn't play any role in the communication, but a clear pronunciation and a proper grammar does make a difference. Now let's say British accent and American accent. There is a huge difference in a lot of words. So in British they say banana, in America it's banana. But when a British is talking to American, obviously they will understand that. They will not judge the other person. My accent is better than his accent, but for sure there is accent bias, and I will not say that accent bias is not there. Obviously you will find few people who will hear your Indian accent and they will judge your education, they will judge your ethnicity, they will judge your sense of humor, they will judge your background. So it takes only 30 milliseconds to hear and judge someone basis their accent. Let me show you a quick video.
What is up guys, it is Anbu. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a great week.
So you watched the clip, right? Now watch this second clip.
What makes you think that a British accent is better than an Indian one? So if I talk to you in this accent, suddenly you have a different opinion of me than when I talk in this accent.
Now what's your reaction? Let me know in the comment section. Honestly, when you watched the first clip, did you make some judgment about that person? Did you judge his ethnicity? Did you judge his education, background or not? Let me know in the comment section honestly. So if we say that native speakers are accent biased towards Indians or any other ethnicity, and we are perfect, that may also not be right. Accent bias is everywhere. Doesn't matter how hard you try, but as soon as you hear someone's accent, unintentionally in subconscious mind, we try to judge that person that he's from that country, he might be a good person or bad person. I mean, you cannot eliminate that 100%, but you can restrict it to a level where this accent bias is not affecting anything negatively. Let me give you another example. So few years back, I was attending a marriage and I was sitting with my friend at his home and I was hearing two people arguing with each other in another room. So one person said, "Sale tumhare kantap marenge hum ek." So I overheard that from a next room. Instantly I judged that someone from UP, that's a state in India. So I thought someone is from UP is also attending the marriage. So I asked my Punjabi friend that, do you have someone from UP as well? Do you have your friends attending from UP as well? Before he answered, a Sikh person came out from that room and he started speaking in UP accent. So I was shocked and I just asked him, how come you have an UP accent? So he told me that he were born and raised in UP. That's why His Punjabi accent is also like UP accent, his Hindi is also like that. So we all have accent bias slightly. It is fine until unless it is not harmful. It is not affecting anyone's education. It is not affecting anyone's career opportunity. So if it is affecting your career because of accent bias, then it is a big issue. And if you become victim of accent bias, it says more about that person, not about you. So don't ever get disheartened that some other person is judging you and you are being looked down upon. Never do that. Let me give you one more example. So I joined one company and I went on a conference call. There were people on the call from different ethnicity. So when I started speaking, you will notice whenever someone is being accent biased, you will notice that. When someone is judging you, you will notice that. So when I started speaking, obviously I have an Indian accent. So one person started judging me, oh, he's an Indian. And you will feel that. So I realized that. But after that meeting, after having 2-3 meetings, when I started speaking about technical things, I started speaking about agile because that project was specifically for agile methodologies. The same person who was judging me for my accent started respecting me because of the knowledge that I had, because of technical skills that I had. So it doesn't matter if you have an American accent or British accent. What matters is you are having good skills for the job role. A person having a British accent might not have better technical skills than you. So always focus on the skills and having better pronunciation and clarity in your English communication language instead of focusing on an accent. Because in Canada, or let's say you're working in US or UK, after talking to native English speakers after a year, naturally you will start having American accent or British accent. So do not fake any accent. You can one day say, can I have a coffee? Next day you will say, can I have a coffee? So never ever try to fake any accent, but naturally what I'm saying, when you will start talking to native English speakers, let's say 100 people are saying mandatory and you are used to say mandatory. Obviously after 3 months, after 4 months, when you're listening that everyone in Canada is saying mandatory, so naturally you will also start saying mandatory instead of mandatory. And this is my example that happened with me. There are few words which we were used to pronounce in a different manner, but here if everyone is speaking banana, then I will say banana, not banana. So if you can fake accent, which I will not recommend, you can do that. Your accent learning process will be very fast. If you're faking accent, let's say for 3 months, 4 months, you will fake it till you make it. But naturally, if you think about it, maybe after 6 months, after 1 year, max to max 4 year, 5 year, you will start having neutral accent naturally. That's the best way I would say. But as I mentioned, if you don't have Canadian accent, it will not stop you to get a good job in Canada because you will have better technical skills. So while we're talking about technical skills, let me talk about Skillshare, which I used when I was applying for job interviews. So let's say the common technical skill is Agile and I wanted to refresh my skills on Agile and project management. So I was just going on the website. There are thousands of trainings available. You're working from home. You have so much free time. Why not to utilize it? Go to the portal, search for a skill that you want to learn and learn it as per your availability. There are no ads, so you will not have any interruption when you're learning any skills. Because this video is sponsored, first 1,000 subscribers who will click the link down below will have free premium membership of Skillshare. So do check that out. That's an amazing offer. So as I mentioned, skills are important, accent doesn't matter, but still there are few people who ask me question like, in Canada, they don't see Indian people at higher leadership levels. What is the reason? Is there a bias? But let me tell you, that has nothing to do with the accent. That has to do with your experience and your skills. Because in Walmart, when I was working with Walmart, at VP level, we had an Indian person. And there were directors reporting to him who were Americans or Britishers. So I would say that has nothing to do with accent. Eventually, naturally, your accent will be neutral. Your pronunciation will be clear. You will have more clarity in your English language. So just keep observing and focus on a better pronunciation rather than focusing on the accent. I have one friend who has better accent than all of us who are there in our friend circle. So I asked him, does accent matter or not? Let's see what he wants to say. How about people coming from India? They don't have neutral accent. They don't have Canadian accent or US accent. Does accent matter? Because you know that your accent is far better than a lot of people. So does that matter getting a job?
No, I don't think it matters. And furthermore, Canada has people from different part of the world, and they have their own English dialects and accents. So it doesn't matter at all. To my understanding, if you are able to converse with another person, and he is able to understand you, doesn't matter what your accent is, and that's good. That's all. That's fine. And does it matter to get a job? No, I don't think so either, since I have never seen a job description where you have accent as a requirement. It doesn't have to be a British or American or Australian accent. No, it doesn't matter at all. And because if that was the case, then none of us would ever got a job, right?
Right. So as you can see, he has better accent than me, and I'm sure that he learned that when he moved to Canada. So I asked him, how come you have a British accent? So he just told me that he watched a lot of English movies without these subtitles. So if you can do that, if you can observe, and naturally if you can start speaking and keep your T and P mild. So as I mentioned that naturally you will start speaking the way you are hearing hundreds of people pronouncing some particular word. Let's say mandatory. So your T will be mild. So when we speak English in Indian accent, our T and P are very harsh. So eventually when you start speaking in Canadian accent, you will observe everyone, your T, your P will become little mild, and that's how naturally you will have slight neutral accent. That's the tip I would give you. Just keep your T and P very mild when you want to speak like a native English speaker. Now there will be other people as well. When you are naturally speaking like a native English speaker, let's say you are saying mandatory instead of mandatory, there will be people, maybe you will have friends who will try to pull you down, who will try to tease you. Oh, you are becoming Canadian, speaking in Canadian accent. So you have to stay away from these kind of people, because there is no harm speaking like people who are citizen of the country where you are living, and you are not forcing yourself to speak like that, right? That is why I'm saying naturally if you start speaking like other people, then there is no harm. You are not forcing yourself to have an American or Canadian accent. Naturally your T, your P will become mild and you will start speaking like native English speakers. Now you will ask me, when does accent matter? Whether it matters somewhere or not. Yes, it does matter. Only in movies and theater. Let's say there is a supporting role for a French friend in a movie. So you have to speak in a French accent to be part of that movie. That is the demand of that role of that movie. So casting director will only choose people who have French accent. Similarly in theater, let's say there is a play, they want a person who have French accent. So person who have French accent will be shortlisted. Another example, there was a BPO in India, Convergys. You must have heard of, that was in Gurgaon. So they used to have 40 people in the training, and by the time training was finished, they used to have only 5 people selected. And they used to train people on the British accent, on the American accent, and people who used to learn that accent within 2 months, they used to select those people, because that was the requirement of the job, that they should have American accent or they should learn at least American accent or British accent. Then only they will be able to attend the calls. So those are very rare examples in movies, in call centers, and maybe these days, I don't think so, in call centers as well, they are looking for specific accent. You may call some call center and you will hear an Indian accent. So everyone is used to it and you should be proud of it. But in professional environment, English is becoming a global language. Accent doesn't matter. There are hundreds of accents. And when you're traveling, you are working, you are in a professional environment, you will hear 50 types of different accent. And we should be proud of our accent. Naturally, it might change. It may remain with you forever, but you should always focus on the technical skills and improving your punctuation rather than the accent. Accent may come naturally. I'm also not perfect, but whatever words, whatever pronunciation are being changed naturally, I'm just going with the flow. So you may never lose your actual accent, but you can always improve your pronunciation and your skills. So never get demotivated if someone is being accent biased to you. That has to say a lot about them, not about you. So be proud of your accent, keep learning, keep growing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment down below and subscribe the channel. and take advantage of Skillshare premium membership that's only available for first 1,000 subscribers. So till next time, stay safe and stick around.